This short video introduces the topic of the persecuted church. I think it's so important, this topic. That's why I put it, in a sense, at the very beginning of my talks. The persecuted church is something that Jesus predicted would be one of the signs of the time before he returns. And the church is also spread all over the world, another sign before he returns. Every nation in the world now has a church. But tragically, that church is being persecuted. And a government report of 2019, which I recommend at least reading the cover to, points this out. It says that there are 245 million Christians suffering high levels of persecution. It estimates that 144 countries discriminate against Christians. It estimates that this is indeed the greatest story never told. You don't see this in the press. It is amazing that you are probably unaware that thousands of Christians have died in Nigeria over the last 10 years. Likewise, in northern Mozambique, over 1,000 Christians have died in the last few years. In the Congo, and I could go on. Huge suffering and death taking place amongst Christians across parts of Africa. But now we see this in India with intimidation and jailing. We see this tragically in China with the greater crackdown on Christians by the state. And probably the worst example is North Korea, where Christianity is very severely persecuted, and Christians, if they are found out, will be sent to terrible prison camps. And then we're talking about maybe the whole of the Middle East. There's one form of persecution or another in many of the countries of that part of the world. And so this is a really, I think, important topic to understand, that the church has been and is being persecuted. And it's an amazing testimony that men and women are prepared to suffer for their faith, which is indeed in itself a testimony to the truthfulness of the gospel. Thank you for listening.